Now, Omaha's verified most accurate forecast.
Good morning, everyone. On 3 News Now, Chief Meteorologist Mark Stitz. The heat and the humidity will continue today, but our next cold front is in sight. It will arrive late in the day, finally providing a stretch of cooler weather. But today, we'll start things off with plenty of sunshine, upper 80s for your lunch break. And this afternoon, areas along and south of I-80 easily climbing into the low and mid 80s. But notice the cold front begins to move in from the northwest late this afternoon, and that should spare some of you in northeast Nebraska from hitting 90 degrees later on today. Likely dry through the evening commute, but as we go into the late evening, 7, 8, 9 o'clock, we'll start to see some hit and miss storms just beginning to pop up across the area. Then as we go into the late night hours and overnight, showers and thunderstorms becoming more widespread. So Omaha very likely could stay dry until midnight or later unless we get hit by one of those little random storms earlier in the night. Now, the main concern with these storms and their small severe weather threat will be for damaging wind, but also some very heavy rain possible with some of these storms could cause some very minor and brief flash flooding and also maybe a couple little pockets of some smaller hail. But again, damaging wind probably our biggest concern. Then as we go into Wednesday morning, the storms will weaken, but still for the morning commute, scattered rain will be out there for some of us as we start the day near 70 degrees. Notice the cold front continues to push farther south and east. Then most of the rain will end in the first half of the day. Tomorrow afternoon, still a couple spotty showers around, but a lot drier in the second half of the day and also a lot cooler behind the cold front, highs in the upper 70s, although it will still be pretty humid out there tomorrow. Today, though, also humid, and this is what it's going to make it feel like. At lunchtime today, a heat index around 97. Omaha, our heat index probably tops out around 107, give or take. And then as we go into the evening and night, again, we begin to cool down behind the cold front and those storms move in to help finish the job. So today, 95. Feeling much hotter with the humidity. Tomorrow, 78, much drier in the second half of the day behind the overnight and morning storms. Then Thursday, the humidity finally begins to drop, although it will still be a bit muggy, mostly cloudy near 78. A little bit more sunshine on Friday, but still in the upper 70s and very similar on Saturday as the humidity gets even a little bit lower. Early next week, we'll start to warm up just a little bit into the low 80s with small chances for rain.